Hello, everyone. Can anyone hear me okay? This is Kitsu-Mei, and today we are going to be playing more of Pokemon Fire Red Team Rocket Edition. Let's get the audio going there. There we are. Can you guys hear the game music okay? Should be good. Alrighty. Let's get started. Let me move that just a bit. Move that out of the way. There we go. Alright, so last time we finished our mission in Cerulean. Hello, Dread. Hello, Prozac. Welcome in. Last time we finished our mission, we convinced Bill to help us out with some Porygon creation activities of a legal variety. That was a weird skip. And then, after we did that, we proceeded to get some steroids and need to deliver them to the gym leader here on a boat. And I think that about catches us up to where we were. Oh yeah, also Lance introduced the morality system in the game. And I stole a Butterfree because it made me angry. And of course, as soon as I do this, the controller decides to stop working. Lovely. We are going to do some quick technical difficulty resolutions. I think it just straight up died. So, that's what USB cables are for. Slide one of these babies in. Apparently, I had just unplugged my mic. Sorry about that. Wrong device. But this should, in theory, work now. But I have to turn that off and put it back on. False start. Let's do it for realsies this time. Anyway, we're gonna deliver some steroids. I'm apparently a double agent for Bill, so that's fun. Yeah, Brasscoin, you got it. I'm Kitsu-Mei. And yeah, more of a VTuber. At this point, it's called a PNG tuber, though. Think the game audio should be coming through now just okay. There we go. That should be better. There we go. But yeah, I cannot afford a VTuber model. If I want to get the live 2D models, those things are like $2K for the rigging and the art. And I can do some art, but I can't art that hard. I haven't gone to school for that kind of thing, nor do I have the time or the patience to get that good. So hopefully one day if I make enough, and if I do enough, and if I work hard enough, I'll get there. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the best way I can start out as a PNG tuber. I did all the art myself, got many expressions, wink, but yeah. So, anyhoodle, Rocket Bandit in the flesh. I'm here to give you 30 Ultra Balls if you keep your record clean long enough, so keep it cool. May, is it? Well, let me see here. Oh, what's this? There's no bounty on your head at all. Yeah, it's like I paid you off by giving you some level 5s. The moral road is a narrow one, but you walk it all the same. You take briberies. So I'm gonna go talk to random people in the town. Hello, fishing man. You're one of those rockets from TV, ain't you? Look, I can't have you seen out in public using my rod, but you'll do me a favor, just between me and you, of course. I might get some special treats I fished up for you. What do you say? Do I accept this offer? Sure. Very good, now listen. I've got 2 brothers, one in Fuchsia and one on Route 12. I'm the fishing guru, see? Those twats don't have half the experience in the fishing game as I do. And yet, what do I see in the ponds and lakes around Kanto? Young, attractive trainers fishing with my brother's rods. I can't believe it. Why? Are they somehow better than mine? How could that possibly be? I want you to go spy on them. For me, Rocket. Do you understand? I want you to get to the bottom about what's so special about those rods and report it to me. Pry them from their dead hands if you have to. Go on, do this. I promise. I'll reward you handsomely. These people are intense. Look, man, I'm just a grunt. And maybe a double agent, but like, I agreed so I could get out of that with the least amount of trouble possible. No, sir, I can't believe that they called you a gambling old drunk. You are just the picture of beauty and spry youngness and not drunkenness. Lovely. Alright, what about you? You got anything to say? I'm putting up a building on this plot of land. I own it all, and yet the Elite Four still demand that I pay property tax. Those darn looters, and what's the use? Who is John Galt? I don't know. I don't know who that is. Do I still have access to the marts? I don't think if I don't have a bounty, I can. I think Pokemon could be used for good or bad. It depends on the trainer. I do it for bad. Mwahaha. Screw property taxes. I agree, Prozac. I still paid mine, but I wasn't happy about it. They say prominent politicians will be attending the party on the SSN, but I couldn't afford a ticket, and I'm not good looking enough to get in without one. I'm pretty sure Team Rocket in this game is like anti-government. Like, it's basically the anti-government mafia. Okay, they just still sell me stuff, so if you don't have a high enough bounty, you can still buy from marts. Hooray for good morals, and by that I mean cheating the morality system. I only stole the Butterfree because it made me mad, but I paid him off. Pokemon delivery has to be the most inefficient means of communication ever, don't you think? My brother has just been reading too many fantasy novels. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter from Saffron in the north. Hello, bird. Cuckoo. Same, Pidgey. Same. Pokemon fan club. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. I did steal a bike earlier, so I don't really need like a bike voucher from him. Will you admire my Pikachu's adorable tail? Chew, Pikachu! Okay, bud. Pikachu! Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. Oh dear, my seal is far more attractive by double, I would say. Q. Yeah, very attractive. I'm not into that. I chair the Pokemon fan club. I raise more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon, I surely am. What's the R stand for? Ha ha ha, I bet it's Rapidash, isn't it? You have good taste. I'll let him believe what he wants to. I'm not going to say anything to sway him otherwise. Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade for my Farfetch'd? No, I like Reginald. I stole it from another small girl. This the Q guy? The guy with the Pidgey? Yep, that's the Pidgey guy. Alright, time to take a look over here. We got Diglett Cave, Route 11. Let's see, do we have any... Been playing a lot of ROM hacks lately, don't remember what all I got. Oh yeah, here's the steroids we have to deliver. Anabolics made by rocket scientists to be delivered to Lieutenant Surgeon Vermilion. He is a rocket sympathizer. And apparently they have imported some very fancy Pokemon on this ship. I think he's scared of me. Yes, I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. Well, no, that's AIDS. AIDS, see? Oh yeah, that's right. There was like a South Park joke on that a while ago. A whole episode, I think, based around that too. A little silly, but who am I to judge? Alright, enough stalling. What do you guys want to do first? Cave? And Route 11? Or just get on the boat and deliver the roids? Basically, stalling? Or work? Stalling? Or work? Give y'all a minute to decide if you guys happen to still be in chat. Otherwise, I will just do a coin flip. Yeah, da-da. I'm not sure how much of a stream delay there is, so I want to give everyone enough time to type in chat if they want to add something or if they can. Stalling? Okay. To the cave we go. And then Route 11. And then our job. Wasn't this a surprise? Diglett dug this tunnel long ago. It goes right to Viridian City, they tell me. Ah, that's where the boss is. I came from Celadon. I haven't even been to that place yet. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Dun. My gosh, what could it possibly be? Holy crap, it's a Diglett. Had no idea that I'd find that in Diglett's cave. I'm disappointed in myself for that. Okay. Wondering if it'll let me with Arena Trap. Okay, cool. This one does not appear to have Arena Trap. I will still absorb the mole and assimilate it into my blueberry. Yum, yum, yum. Eat 'em up. How dare it? It growled at me. The hive mind must grow stronger indeed, Dread. Last time I was, talking and I'm like, for some reason, Blueberry to me just sounds French, and then I just imagine him with a tiny beret and a tiny baguette. If anyone ever decides to draw fan art, don't draw it of me. Please draw it of the tiny Oddish with a beret and a baguette. That's all I ask. Is it the cheese mine because it's full of holes? Apparently, Blueberry really likes the flavor of Digletts. I don't know what that says about my plant, but other than the fact that it is very hungry. Whether it be for nutrition or souls, I could not tell you. I don't know what part of it absorbs. Indeed, Blueberry is just a little fruity. And now my ADHD brain has decided to go to the idea of fruit bread, which sounds really good. Like fruit cake, not good. But now I kind of want to eat fruit bread. I've never had fruit bread, but it sounds delicious. I need to get food off my brain. The last thing I want to do is eat an Oddish. Look, Slowpoke tail is one thing, but an Oddish? That's a step too far. Now, if we're talking later generations and we're talking about cloth sticks, oh yeah. Yeah, I'd eat that. I wonder if we, out of like everything that Booberry has absorbed since we've acquired them, I wonder what they would say their favorite food is out of all of the Pokemon. Unfortunately, all it can say is, "Rawr," so. If anyone speaks Oddish. Dun 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 dun. I got a lot of energy today. I was thinking about starting to stream at 6 instead of 7 on most days, but unfortunately, some days I tutor, so I would have to move that and finagle that around. For now, though, that would only be on Wednesday. It's really weird because the chat that I'm seeing, like, on the side and the chat that I see in OBS are different. So, like, the colors of the names are different. So, like, on one, like, for example, Dreaded's thing, like, on, the sidebar and the one that's showing on my overlay, it's purple. But in OBS, it's red. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to the colors it chooses or why they are different colors, but just thought it was interesting. Do you see it as blue or do you see it as purple? I see it as blue. I see it as purple. Unfortunately, I'm not streaming to both Twitch and YouTube at the moment. I will be eventually streaming to both. I just haven't gotten it set up yet. I only started streaming about 2 weeks ago. And just got my avatar done around that time. So, once I get a little bit more established, get everything set up, and my boyfriend who does most of the tech stuff is a little less busy, then hopefully I'll be able to stream on both. Hello, Sage. Welcome in. I'm doing great. How about you? Sage is an awesome artist who helped me get some commissioned art of my character. So, if you ever need art, check them out. They're great. I'm going to talk to this guy. Gah! Why are you barging into my house, Rocket? I won't have it. Is this acceptable behavior from where you're from? I mean, you left your door unlocked. I'm looking for the Pokemon Abra. Want to trade for my Mr. Mime? I'll consider it, but I don't have one. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I do agree. Seeing the different color name is slightly annoying. Weirdly enough, Sage is the only one where the colors actually match up in both OBS and outside of OBS. They're blue either way. Hello there, good fellow. Nice weather we're having, ain't it? Now I got this hunch, see? I think you came here because you're looking for a certain HM that lights up caves. Ha ha ha, how did I know? Let's just call it a businessman's intuition. Anyhow, my dear friend, I've got good news for you. With my ingenuity and entrepreneurial drive, there ain't no need for space-taking damageless moves any longer. With our very own meticulously crafted flashlight, you can light up even the darkest of caves. For a mere $1,000, it can be yours. What do you say, dear friend? I say that's a fair value. Ha! That's the spirit. Explore those caves, my friend, with the power of electricity tamed at your very fingertips to guide the way. I got to the flashlight. Now I can do crime, but with light. Fancy. Well, I understand why you'd be tired, Sage. I mean, it is like 1 a.m. where you're at, right? I went inside the tunnel, but it was too dark, but I don't want to learn Flash. It's a useless move. Just to let you know, Hiker Man, there is a guy right outside that sells a flashlight. for the equivalent of 10 US dollars. Was that 100 US dollars or 10 US dollars? Is yen 2 decimal points or 1? Isn't it like 10 yen, 10 cents? Aw, thanks, Sage. I appreciate you staying up a little bit for that. You don't have to stay for the entire time or anything. I'm just happy to see you. And I'm pretty sure Oddish doesn't care one way or another as long as he's assimilating other creatures into his body. This tiny turnip is a little terrifying. Do 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 do. But yeah, to answer your question, Brasscoin, I think it doesn't matter if it's a multi-stream or if it's just streaming from Twitch and OBS. I think they just, for some reason, have different colors. But I'm happy to have you, Sage. And right now, we're not doing anything too criminal. We're just doing normal Pokemon things, but, soon, after we stop stalling, we will go do crime. Or whatever my equivalent of crime is. I don't know, man. I'm just a grunt. I found an awakening. Wake up, sheeple. The bottle screams. Win, lose, and draw. You know, I'm wondering if I move this up just a little bit, if it'll fix an OBS. There we go. That's better. Gambler Hugo has sent out a Poliwag. I have the perfect answer to this Poliwag, though I may need to heal Booberry soon. He is running out of his ability to absorb other creatures. I know he's doing what comes naturally, but honestly, Booberry seems like a bigger criminal than I am. If we're judging him by human morality standards. But he's a turnip, so I guess we can't really do that. What is crime but a social construct? In video games. I guess it's technically a social construct in, like, not video games too, but... I have a different Pokemon that can do paralyzing at some point, so I'm gonna get rid of Stun Spore here. Make it some sleepy time. I like to imagine that sleep powder is just them, like, spraying lavender and chamomile all over you. Or, like, lavender vanilla scented stuff, and it just makes them sleepy. I accidentally sent out the overpowered dragon. I need to stop accidentally hitting that button. I don't need the death button. But since it's out here anyway, I might as well use it. I defeated the gambler Hugo. Atcha, it didn't go my way. Technically, I could rob him, but he doesn't really have anything I need and or want. Horsey's kind of cool, but I can't evolve it into Kingdra in this game, so... a little bit more lame in that note. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon? Yes. Yes, I would. But it turns out Brasscoin was right. Stalling was the right answer, because we got a flashlight out of it. That is unfortunate for you, sir. So to all of you who aren't aware or weren't part of this saga, at the very start of the game, I basically spent way too much time setting up a method of defeating a battle you aren't supposed to beat to get a rare line of dialogue. I managed to pull it off. Was it worth it? Probably not, but it was funny. So, if you're wondering why there's a level 26 Dratini in there, That's why. The answer is strategy? With a question mark? You know, Stevie was supposed to learn Thundershock at level 16. And I'm wondering where that prompt went. According to Fire Red, Leaf Green standards. But Round Eyes isn't a move in there, so... maybe they moved it? Or am I gonna have to go back to gambling again? And just get Thunderbolt. If I do that, I'll probably do that off stream, just because... is watching me suffer funny? Yes. Is the amount of times I'm gonna reset would possibly cause an epileptic seizure from the flashing of screens? Also yes. Do I want to be held liable for that? No. That would be bad. Very bad, in fact. Look, I'm a criminal, but I'm not that bad. At least in the game I am. Allegedly. There you are, Stevie. He's one of these I picked up on you too. Alright. Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Well... that is a Pokemon Team Rocket uses, alright. I don't really want it. I'll let Heartburn eat it. There is a phrase called, like, eat your heart out, but, like, if Heartburn is the one doing the eating, is the heart eating you out? Nope, nope, that sounds bad. No, retconning that immediately. Nope. Phrasing. And luckily, that clip that happened a few episodes ago when it came to, using water gun on a Cubone is, gone from Twitch memory, and I didn't save it. So unless some other people saved it and really wanted to go out and get me for out-of-context clips. Prozac, you know who you are. Alright, let's burn the magnet. I don't think I could steal from this guy. Otherwise, I'd probably take a Magnemite, because it's a good Pokemon in this gen. To an extent. And he's got 3 of them. I don't think he needs all 3. Beep. Do we have a ground type move? No, we don't. Okay. I have a Sandshrew and another ROM hack I'm playing, so... had to remind myself which team I had. Oh, okay. You know, if you're gonna use a move that has, like, a set amount of HP damage, I think I'll do the same to you. Out of spite, mostly. Sucks to be you, this one does 40 damage instead of 20. Mwahehehe. Ah, you spark plug. Na 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 na. Alright, I'll heal, cause damage is annoying. And sometimes my brain makes decisions before my eyeballs can catch up and realize whatever I'm doing. At this point, I just impulsively heal. I believe there's like always a time when a Pokemon player is like, oh my gosh, I must conserve all the resources because of one dumb thing that happened in their childhood. For me, it was the Elite Four in Leaf Green, and I didn't have enough items, but I was stuck after I beat Lorelei and could not beat Bruno with the team I had. And ever since then, I never wanted to use any of my, like, potions or anything. So a lot of the time, I just don't use items, even though it's not for challenge reasons. It's for... the best way I could explain it is trauma reasons? I don't know how else to explain that. Just the memory of having to redo Lorelei after I finally defeated her. Because I needed to go back and buy more items to span as a tiny little, like, what? 7, 8, 9-year-old Mei. Sucks, man. The other one was, like, needing to catch Moltres in the Sevi Islands and having, like, 73 Ultra Balls. And needing to reset multiple times because it would either struggle to death or do that. And I think it took me a solid like half a day to catch the dang thing. Even though I was statusing it, I was doing all the things, and that Moltres just would not get in the ball. I will throw water on the Nidorino. And now I will make it sleepy. Or not. You tried, Bubbles. It's getting pumped. But I make it eepy. I don't know if you guys just heard that, but that was some big sirens outside my door. I have no idea what's going on, but hope everything's going okay out there. That was an interesting choice of move from the Nidorino. I forgot it had that. I'm gonna get poison pointed, but at this point, worth it. But yeah, according to Fire Red Leaf Green data that I looked up, Stevie should have learned Thunder Shock at level 16. And they did not. Which makes me mildly concerned. Youngster Dave. Steal a Pokemon? Nah, I have a Nidoran male. We're good. I can train it if I want to do that. I don't need to steal another one. That might not be Team Rocket mentality, but who cares what my mentality is as long as I get the job done, right? I could be a morally gray versus morally black person on the scale of spectrum of morality. Specifically stating that is in the color of the Rocket uniform. Would that make my character a chaotic good or a chaotic neutral? Why did I use Absorb on a Zubat? I sometimes question if I'm okay in the head. The answer's sometimes. I think. At least that's what my head tells me. What do you mean new? You don't know what's going on in there. You probably have a better idea than most. That. What do you mean I'm not sane. I'm sane enough. I was gonna make the argument that I could use a computer, so I have to be sane, but that does not apply at all. I've met plenty of insane people on the internet, and seen plenty of insane people on the internet. What's the test to prove sanity? The voices don't have answers for me. The Jeffrey test? Are we talking Epstein? Because, like, I ain't nearly, like, no. The answer to him is no. Yeah, no, other Jeff. Oh, okay. Wait, we talking the killer? Like, is this, like, old school, creepypastas, or? There's a lot of Jeffs. Ah, the Dahmer test. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. Honestly, I don't know what would be scarier. The criminally sane that do really evil things and are perfectly, like, sane and just do it because they can. Though I guess that would be just more psychopathic, but psychopathic doesn't necessarily mean that you're not. Because criminally insane means you're not aware of what you're doing, or you can't take responsibility because you don't have the ability to realize it's wrong. Jeff is what you name any insane person. Does that apply to the mongoose too? Because Jeff the mongoose, while incredibly radical, was supposedly a mongoose, not a person. He did say he was the eighth wonder of the world, that he would split the atom, and was the fourth dimension, I think, from all of the rememberable quotes from the mongoose, but if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I suggest you Google it, because that's kind of a funny story. But, thanks to that weird paranormal case, there is now, like, a legal term for, like, the mongoose defense or the Jeff defense in law, specifically because, while weird, it did have substantiated claims, and so talking about it isn't technically libel or slander or something along those lines. I don't remember exactly. I just know that the fact that a talking mongoose had precedent in the legal system is insane to me. And I love that. Our country's weird. Actually, I'm not sure if that was the UK or if that was America. I would say I'm not insane, but I am weird. But I'm definitely human. Without a doubt. What do you mean, sure? You know what? I'll take that. Just to avoid escalation. I'll take the sure. He says, pressing X to doubt. I did find an X. It's not an X to doubt, but it is an X defend. That's silly. Wait, would an X defend work against an X to doubt? Is that a defense against a doubt? I'm the best in my class. I train every morning. I sleep in. It's great. You should try sleeping in. Like, I respect the training. We don't have to do that in the morning. Slurp. A rat. My brain has turned off. I am in the zone. I am both focused and not. Shangri-La, or is it... How do you pronounce it? Is it Shangri-La? Or is it Shangri-La? And thank you for watching both at the same time. I appreciate that. Shangri-La Frontier. Okay. Again, I'll definitely have to check it out. Probably when I'm not streaming, because, like, going out of my way while I'm streaming just to pull up a random, like, anime watching website probably isn't the most professional etiquette. Oh, you're watching the Bird Dude one. Yeah, no, I have. My boyfriend and I are probably gonna restart that one from the start. Just because good game, or good show, and he watched the first few episodes without me, so I want to know how it all started. He explained it, but that's not the same as watching it. Really funny show, though, if anyone hasn't seen it. You just learned how? It is good. Was good. Didn't think I'd be giving anime recommendations today, but hey. Not the worst thing to do on stream. I do not need to steal his Rattata and whatever else he had. Blueberry's getting up there in levels though, so I'm probably gonna switch... No, we're not flying. I'm gonna probably switch Reginald to the front to get some EXPs. I feel like Overlord just had too much fan service for my benefit, but I'll have to look at Infinite Dendrogram. Unless I'm thinking of a different Overlord. Is it the skull guy? Because, like, I know there was also another one with, like, a skeleton dude and a small girl, like Magnus Library or something. But Overlord I've seen, but I also thought that that's the one that just has, like, a lot of women with big boobs and horns and stuff. Oh, that's a different one. Okay, that's the Isekai. So Overlord is different. Okay, the big boobs and no horns is Overlord. That's what I thought. Oh, I was thinking Ancient Magnus's Bride. That one I'm fine with, but... The little girl at Skull Guys. Yeah, that's Ancient Magnus's Bride. If the big boobs and horns is Overlord, it's just not my... I'm not big on shows that are overly fan servicey. Like, I'd say that probably the most into that I go into is, No Game, No Life. Just because the story is so good, I can overlook it. If there's some fan service in there, I get it. That's what... That's how Japan gets their people watching, but... As a, as someone who doesn't need to go out of their way to look at... You like the jokes they push when they put it in? That's fair. I like if they're, like, self-aware and they're making fun of themselves for adding it, but, like... Otherwise, it's just not my thing. I can respect people that like it. Not for me. Now, if we talk about a bunch of hot guys... You know, I didn't even watch any of the sports animes, which is basically what all those are. I did watch 50% Off, which is an abridged of Free. That was funny. But I never watched, like, the original ones of the Swim Club and all that, which would be way more up my alley. Oh yeah, Ghost Stories dubbed? No, don't worry, I've seen all that. Ghost Stories, specifically the dub, is one of the funniest animes ever, because the story behind it is even better for all those who are still watching and don't know. There is basically this anime in that before they sent it over was called Ghost Stories, and it was it wasn't really super well received, and the script was super boring, but it was still planned to be dubbed over, and so it is a walking meme. It's basically, when it was sent over, all of the voice actors were already hired, and they just said, here's the original script, it kinda sucks, so have fun, and say whatever you want, just make it interesting. And they delivered. They delivered real hard. It's so good. It's essentially, again, it's like the canon abridged series. So if you ever want a super goofy, definitely not child friendly, funny anime to watch just because of the circumstances that led to it, that would definitely be one I would suggest. I also just think it's funny that they had that much creative freedom over it. And basically, they offend everyone on equal... It's kind of like... The way they went about it is kind of like South Park in a way where it's like... They're offensive to everyone in equal measure. There's a lot of offensive humor in there, but it's like... not serious enough. If you don't like South Park, you probably won't like it. But because they're not taking it seriously, and no one else is taking it seriously, it just doesn't have the same, like, you know... It doesn't feel bad. Aw, thanks, Sage. You, yeah, definitely had to sleep. Get your sleeps, that's important. But I'm glad you got to join, too, and I hope you have a good rest of your night and have a good sleep. Only the best for yourself. Also, shout out to Snarky Car Keys. I think that's their user, or Snarky, who has been in a few of my streams on chat. It is their birthday, so I went to wish them a happy birthday and shout them out. May say happy birthday, and I hope you have a good one. I know they probably aren't here, because it is around the time that they're getting their birthday dinner, which I hope they enjoy greatly. And if they want to save some for me, I won't say no. Just kidding. No, Reginald's been burned. They roasted my bird. Go, Bubbles. Avenge him. Have to go uncook a bird. Does anyone know how to uncook a bird? But yeah, bouncing topics like train derailed 5 times to end the Ghost Stories dub thing. If you tolerate or like any shows or people entertainments like J Schlatt or The Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, you should be fine. If all of those offend you, maybe don't watch it. And that's where I will leave off on that. Everyone's got their preferences. feels bad killing a Vulpix, considering, like, you know, Chibi doesn't like when I destroy his brethren, but, like, the game's the game. Will I steal the Vulpix, though? Yes. Oh, this is perfect. Tokine. I hope I spelled this right. But one of my followers has a character that is a fox or a kitsune named Tokine. And I stole it and did a crime just for them. Oh no, that's not good. Reginald's still burned and is not good at fighting magnets. He can't eat those, and he can't fly into those. Magnets are impervious to birds. Oh, and it has Sonic Boom, and the battle just keeps getting better. Love that. Come on. Thank you. Beep to sir. Well, I'm glad Reginald gained a level. Engineer Braxton, you should feel bad. You beat up a dog. I'm supposed to be the criminal, and you're the one doing animal abuse. What does that say about you? I might have stolen animals, but I don't abuse them. Now, in order to pay off my crime, it's time we said goodbye to one of the three that helped get us this far. Considering the amount of pain they caused me, I don't feel too bad about getting rid of them. Alright, Cool Whip, Gambo, or Payday? I think we get rid of Gambo first. Because, yeah, Tokina is 14. So I'll probably need to get rid of this and Jeff. I had to get rid of... What? Do you want Cool... Okay. No, I'm not getting rid of Booberry. Booberry's just going in the box so I can go pay off the guard with Cool Whip. Booberry's fine. I put him in the box so I wouldn't give him away. Yeah, 3K. One of my stolen Pokemon. The funny part is, I didn't steal this. But they don't know that. 07 Gambo. And the other one I'll give away. I'm gonna keep Payday just in case I actually do need a pickup item. But we say farewell to my starter, Jeff the Rattata. Wait, that one might actually be worth more. We get rid of Magic Carpet. I can fish up another one after I get the old rod. And we're using Poliwag this run. The Gyarados would be dope. I have to wait a while for the EXP share anyway, and I'm not really feeling like switch training after the whole start of this all. The funny part is I only paid 500 for this Magikarp. And it's gonna be worth 1,000. I got $500 out of that deal. Thievery. Alright, Booberry, back on the squad. Let's save, just in case any shenanigans happens. See, look, your Booberry is fine. Your precious little odd-ish creature is doing just fine, and will continue to assimilate other creatures and their energy and souls into itself. At least I assume that's how that works. I'm not an oddish biologist, I'm just a Team Rocket grunt. Hello, child. Have I already fought you? I think I have. I know there's an item here. Yep. Oh, that's dark. And I fought you. Alright, I think I might have done all the stalling I can do, but let's go check out in here and make sure. Oh, there's an item. It's a great ball. Nice. Punch the kid. Well, hold on, I have to punch this Pokemon first. Just kidding. I don't punch Pokemon. That's abuse. And that's wrong. To Pokemon. Did you hear that? There's your punch. A little boom sound effect. I'm pretty sure that means I punched him. You're a rocket? Well, catching you guys, that's someone else's job. I'm just a gate guard, okay? No one can blame me. My colleagues from Saffron Gate told me to ignore any pink-haired guys in Team Rocket uniforms. Oh, well, I guess there's nobody here then. Yeah, that's right. It's funny though, the road through here is so narrow that just one Pokemon lying in the way blocks all the traffic. For Pete's sakes, I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. I just don't see why everyone thinks it's so funny. I just find your misery funny. Mwahaha. Alright. Because that road is in fact blocked off by a Snorlax, that is all we can do for stalling. It's time for not stalling. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. Hope to see you again. Hello, Sailor Man. SSN is a famous luxury cruise ship. It visits Vermilion once a year. Welcome to the SSN. Welcome to the SSN. Excuse me, do you have a ticket? May doesn't have the needed SS ticket. Sorry, you need a ticket to get aboard. What am I supposed to do? Huh? I already talked to Bill. What the heck? Not getting through there just like that, you know. Oh, there he is. Proton, a lonely grunk walking around Vermilion by himself. I take it you're the one they sent to help me with the smuggling deal. Well, did you bring the goods? Fine, move over. What a meaningless thing to plant a tree right in front of the entrance to a gym. Well, you coming? Yes, sir. I always wondered, like, what the naming scheme for the Team Rocket admins are. One of them's Proton, but there's no, like, Neutron or Electron. And then one of them's Ariana, and one of them is Archer. And I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, Lieutenant Surge, you're so strong. We don't stand a chance against you. Yeah, you're wicked powerful. Oh, please, Surge, can't you tell us how you and your Pokemon got so strong? We want to be like you, too. Ha ha ha. Well, I'll tell you, kids. Exercise your body by pushing yourself a little harder every day. Make sure you and your Pokemon are both taking your vitamins and getting a good night's sleep every night. And remember, it's real important that you always eat your meats and your veggies. Ha ha ha. That's the way to do it, kids. Good luck. He says as we hand over his steroids. Hypocrisy. You hear that? We're gonna be just like Lieutenant Surge. Come on, let's go work out. Yeah, man, I can't wait. I think I have some vitamins at home. We can go take them right away. Oh, but isn't my favorite little rocket man? How are ya? Not scared, lifeless from an old Lanceless paranoid new crime fighting measures, I hope? Haha. Anyways, I take it you brought the regular goodies? Yes, as a matter of fact, this grunt here has brought a particularly strong yield straight from our top chemist. It's as promised, Surge. Well, I'll be. You guys are really something. Let's have it then, little buddy. May delivered steroids to Lieutenant Surge. Now, sirs, the Pokemon, if you'd be so kind. Oh yeah, that's right, the Johto Beast, right? Oh, it was the Johto Beast, specifically? They said they got rare Pokemon from Johto. I didn't realize they brought over Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. I guess that explains a lot about how they're in the game to begin with. Yeah, I had my guys stock them in the crates and hide them somewhere aboard the ship. Don't worry one bit about getting yourselves aboard. The doormen all happen to be my folks too. They'll let you in as long as I drop them a word. Sound alright? ... So you're telling me the crates are all still aboard the ship? You couldn't have done us the courtesy of carrying them on land? Now, Proton, easy. Do you know how heavy those darn things are? If I was to go carry those all by myself, my whole back would snap in half, I tell ya. Anyway, don't get all worked up just yet. You gotta look at things from the bright side. I don't know if you heard, but they're throwing this exclusive party right on board tonight. Rumor has it some powerful political figures might even be attending, so you're lucky you could end up in quite some exciting company. How's that? Yes, going out to party with government officials is just what we Rockets should be doing right now, isn't it? Ahem, excessive sarcasm here. Don't suppose we got much of a choice. Let's get going, Grunt. No use sitting around being bummed out about it. You lied to those children. Fair. I don't think getting small children hooked on steroids is a good idea. Oh, the Pokemon Center want me to heal. You know, the funny thing is, he takes steroids and gets swole. Anytime they give me steroids, I just feel slightly more angry. And irritated. I don't think it's ever helped me build muscle. It has made me incredibly hungry. Basically, they just make me hangry. Welcome to the SIN. Do you have a ticket? Oh, you're with the lieutenant. I see. Well, step on through, sir. The party's already begun. I love this music. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it up a bit just so we can all appreciate this for a second. Alright, gonna lower it down just a bit. Hello, I was letting everyone appreciate the very fun music in this area. Hello, Spud. I just delivered some steroids, and now I need to go get some dogs off a boat. Cats? Beasts. I need to get creatures off a boat. Pokemon crates have gotta be somewhere or another. Ah, welcome aboard. That's quite the original party attire. Bonjour, I am le waiter on the ship. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. I am but a solitary traveler. My sole companions and friends are Pokemon I caught on my journeys. Gentleman Thomas would like to battle. He sends out a Growlithe. I send out a Reginald. The Reginald is a physical attacker. That will not be helpful in this fight, so I will send out a Poliwag. That was rude of it. I will blow bubbles at the dog. Blah, 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 blah. The dog did a sniff and a snuff. But it stands no chance against my water gun. Pew, 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 pew. And down go dog. Now it's gonna use a Vulpix. Luckily, I already have all of this, so I don't need to do any thievery. Dun, 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 dun. And down it goes. Bubbles grew to level 18, and it's trying to learn how to dance for rain. I'm going to say no, though, because it doesn't benefit the entire team. My, friends. Steal a Pokemon? Nah. I would like to steal his bed, though. Apparently, the bed I can sleep in is not there. This girl will let you sleep. Hello there. It's my hobby to stare at trainers from all around the world while they sleep. Will you humor me by having a rest? Is this the most convenient way to heal? I'm tempted to just go back to the Pokemon Center. That's creepy. You know what? I got nothing to hide. Sure. That was quite a delight. Your sleeping rhythms are pretty frenetic. Do you have a bad conscience? No. I'm just weirded out that someone was staring at me sleep. Let's pretend that never happened. And that any time I need to heal in the future, that it never happened. You insolent pup, how dare you barge in? Nidoran male and a Reginald. Am I gonna get poisoned? Yes. Reginald might get a kill though, so it's worth it. The energy of focus. Really? Only 2 hits, Reginald? Come on, buddy. I know you can do better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job, bud. And Nidoran female. I'm already poisoned. Might as well take that one down too. It's not like I can be double poison pointed. Come on, Reginald. You can do it, bud. I know this one's slightly more tanky. Good job. 2525. I wonder if that's odd. Weird coincidence. But it is down and out. And I win. Humph, you rude child. You have no sense of courtesy. Steal a Pokemon? No. I wish to be left alone. Get out! We speak of this to no one. Hello, waiter, I would like a cherry pie, please. Do I look like a waiter to you? Boo, boo, boo. A world cruise is so elegant yet cozy. I always travel with Wigglytuff. I never leave home without it. Dun, 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 dun. I collected these Pokemon from all around the world. I guess Pidgey really are everywhere. It's time to find out who's the better of the birds. That one does no quick attack. But Reginald does fly. Good job, Reginald. Will May change Pokemon for the Nidoran female? Yes, because I would like to get Stevie hopefully learning an electric type move. If by the end of the ship that does not happen, I will go defer to the gambling station and hopefully gamble my life away until I get one. Ouch. Also, ouch. I don't know if anyone just heard that, but that was my stomach making a very scary sound. I'm not even hungry. It just likes to make noise. It's almost as if it's speaking to me. I wonder what it's saying. Probably like Screams of the Damned or something. I don't know. I don't remember eating anything that would cause that, but bodies are weird. Not a word. Okay. We're in the clear. I just imagine being on this boat and having these rooms and then just random guy in a black suit and an R on the front just randomly keeps poking his head in and out and being like, stepping through the doorway, being like, not here, not here, not here. Just doesn't say anything and then just walks right back out. No. It's focusing. It's got that energy of focus. Now it's got the energy of dead. DED. I defeated a youngster Tyler. We are cruising around the world, my children and I. I found TM31, Brick Break. That's a good TM to have. I should teach that to someone at some point. I think I'm gonna check this room. And then I'm probably going to end stream because still got some stuff to do around the house and responsibilities and all of those fun doohickeys. I'm a regular old man going about my regular old man business. Ha ha ha. I think it's Coke. Anyone else think it's Coke? I think he's doing the drugs. I'm not one to judge. The finish checking out the last room up here. Yo, mon petit, we're busy here. Out of the way. There's another great ball. I saw an odd berry in the trash. I wonder what that was. Ahem, I am indeed le chef. Les main courses. Il is al barbecue. Le guests will mutiny, I fear. I'm so busy, I'm getting dizzy. You have to give me room here. Snivel, sniff. I only get to peel onions. So sad. I found a chestoberry. That's not an onion. Hear about the famous man from Hoenn who's aboard the ship? A handsome lad, but so picky with his palate. Found a cherryberry. Hum-de-ho. I peel spuds every day. Hum-hum. Better look out, Spud Russet. This guy peels spuds every day. It sounds like he may be your natural enemy. Alright. Well, it's been fun, y'all. Thank you for coming, for everyone who stopped by, for everyone who put some words in the chat. Yeah, he may or may not have killed your family, Spud. I'm sorry that we have to end stream on that tragic news. Next time, we may hold the Spud Killer accountable. We will go find the beasts. We will get through this ship. Maybe my Jolteon will finally get an electric type move, crossing my fingers. Until then, I hope you all have a very good night. We'll stab him next stream, Spud. We'll stab him next stream. I hope you all have a very good night, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, Dread.